Welcome everybody to the Darlington Raceway for the 24th race of Season 3 of the SCRL Grand National Series. This is the Southern 500. The number 22 of Chris Kyle leading us to the green flag. Starting beside him is the number 23 of John Altson. The rest of the starting lineup here for today's race. We have all 42 drivers, both the full-time and the part-time drivers. Of course, the Darlington Raceway. This 1.37-mile egg-shaped oval. This is the second time here in series history we are racing here at the Darlington Raceway. In Season 2, Sebastian Torres won this event. He is the defending race winner and champion. Sebastian Torres will be starting third, the same position he won from one season ago. Entering this race, Andrew James, who will be starting in the 18th position, enters this race with a 76-point lead over Josh Barker, who's starting 17th. This is the biggest paying race of the season. 1,250 points will be up for grabs. As you can see, we had two drivers that did not post a lap during qualifying, the number 30 of Jeremiah Weaver and the 83 of James Blazer. So they are starting at the rear of the field. So this is it. The biggest race of the season, if you don't include the beach and road course event at the start of the season. But statistically, points-wise, this is the biggest race we go to. And now, for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling off as we'll begin our lone pace lap for this, the most biggest and prestigious race the Grand National Series holds every year. In Season 1, this event was not held, but in Season 2, it was won by Sebastian Torres, our defending champion, who is starting third. So Sebastian Torres, who is on a part-time schedule, basically, Sebastian Torres needs to do what he did last season. He needs to win this event if Sebastian wants to three-peat as champion. And also remain perfect here at the Darlington Raceway. So what will happen as we have 40 laps? Pace car pulls in, reach up there and pull the belts tight one more time. We are green here at the second annual Southern 500. Off towards turn number 1. Can Chris Kyle clear the number 23 of John Altson? Altson scrapes the wall. Kyle will clear coming off of turn number 2. Down back. Oh, we got a spin already. The 77 car. Who was that? Mackenzie Dale, I believe? Yes, it was. So we are racing it back. So Chris Kyle moves into first place, or keeps his lead. Sebastian Torres moves into second place. Into turn number 4. Down the front stretch, and Chris Kyle will lead him to the caution flag. Well, that did not take long at all for our first caution of the day. Chris Kyle is our race leader. We'll take a look and see what happened to Mackenzie Dale. Here's the cause of caution. Number 77, Mackenzie Dale, started in the 6th position, racing with the number 59 of Cole Ash and the 41.5 of Nick Holliday. Looks like, yep, there's contact between the 77 and the 41.5. Mackenzie Dale goes for a spin. That's pretty much it. No damage to the 77 or the 41.5. We'll take a look at it again from Nick Holliday's point of view. Cars ride in the wall, as they typically do here at Darlington. Mackenzie Dale just comes down the track. Nick Holliday nowhere to go. And Holliday spins her out. Mackenzie Dale, thankfully, was not going fast enough where she would impact the inside wall. So no harm, no foul there. We'll clean this mess up here on the backstretch, and once we do, we'll take you back to the restart.
Brigade of the Guerrilla with Barbara Payton, Lon Chaney, Raymond Burr, and Tom Conway. The dramatic story of a strange curse that brought terror to a man and frenzy to a woman in love.
Don't go away.
You do love me, don't you? That's all I need to know. Well, you're standing in my way, and Dina's. We love each other. What are you going to do about it?
Did you see this animal?
Yes, I have seen the animal. It walks in his hind legs.
Like a man?
No, like a beast that walks like a man.
Oh, let's go back, Barney, please.
I'll never go back. Never.
Stop.
Go on. Why don't you shoot? You can't miss.
Barney!
And we are back. Going to get the race restarted with 35 laps to go. No one is out of the race. Chris Kyle is our race leader. Second is Sebastian Torres. Third is Chase Abbott. Fourth is King Fisher. Fifth, Brett James. Sixth, John Austin. Seventh, Cole Ash. Eighth, Boston Austin. Ninth, Kristen Russell. And 10th is Memphis Fisher. So once again, we still have all the drivers still in the race. And there you see the number 2 of Bronson Minnick. He is the winner of the last race at the Air Base Speedway. A different type of race that was. That track is still broken. So Chris Kyle is our race leader. He is looking for his first win of the season, as we're back to green here at Darlington. Chris Kyle leads him off into turn number 1. And to turn number 2, still a long way to go. 35 laps to go. As you see, Brett James is trying to go around the 23. Or excuse me, trying to defend against the 23. And it looks like he will. As you can see, there's the high line here at Darlington is the preferred line. Off turn number 4, Chris Kyle will lead yet another lap. The big question is, can Sebastian Torres get around Chris Kyle and go back-to-back? Nope. He tried to go to the low line. It's not going to... Oh, he's going to try it, though. Here we go. Oh, the two cars make contact. Almost. I see the 27's in the wall. King Fisher. Sebastian Torres, can he clear going off into turn number 3? This is not the preferred line you want to go, but he's going to try and make... Nope. He's actually going to lose second place. Sebastian Torres does. Still a long way to go. 33 laps to go for Sebastian Torres. No need to be worried right about now. Anything could happen. Where is our points leader? There he is. Andrew James, currently running in the 17th position. Sebastian Torres maintains third as we got battle for the race lead. The number 64, Chase Abbott, still trying for his first win here in the Grand National Series. As Chris Kyle goes a little bit low. But Chris Kyle's going to slide up the track. He's going to block Chase Abbott once again. That's a veteran move. But Chase Abbott will have the run off turn number 2 as Kyle actually goes to the low line. Not sure why he should be doing that. But he goes up and blocks the hot line once again. As Kyle continues to maintain his race lead. Single file for a majority. Whoa, got a car on the wall. That's the 12 of Memphis Fisher, who's actually going to lose a spot to John, Alabama. Battle for position. There's a 16 car of Jack Jett, the car that Sebastian Torres drove to victory lane one season ago in this very race. And you see Chris Kyle has actually lost his lead to Chase Abbott. Sebastian Torres is going to maintain third. He's going to try and get around Chris Kyle. Kyle on the low line. Sebastian Torres on the high line as we got 30 laps to go. Can Sebastian Torres clear off the high line? It doesn't appear he will. So Sebastian is going to try in turn number 3. They are now 2 seconds behind our race leader, Chase Abbott. Again, Chris Kyle blocks the high line. Number 64, Chase Abbott, is slowly pulling away. Rest of the field. Oh, we got a car on the wall. That's number 88 of Amber Reed. She's going to go from 33rd all the way back to the 40th position. So she lost 7 spots, getting stuck on the wall. Battle for position, you see the number 59 of Cole Ash trying to work around the 89 of Brenton James. As Sebastian Torres is currently fading in his chances to win Darlington for the 2nd year in a row. As Chase Abbott maintains his race lead. Laps are already quickly starting to wind down. No change as Chase Abbott's lead is now 5 seconds. As Sebastian Torres has taken over 2nd place. The worst thing Chase Abbott could see right now is a caution, and the best thing Sebastian Torres could see is a caution. Still a long way to go in this race. We've already had 1 caution. There you see Andrew James, our points leader. Second in points is Josh Barker. He is ahead of our points leader. Lead is now 5.8. Excuse me, 5.48. Let's see who has the fastest lap. That would be the 3, Sebastian Torres. 37.486 compared to Boston Austin's 37.611. So he is 2/10 faster than everybody else. But does he have enough time? As we approach lap number 15, we'll see if he gained any this lap. It was 5.48. It's 5.02. He gained about 4/10 of a second that lap. I mentioned before how Chase Abbott has never won here in the Grand National Series. He had a good showing in the last round at Air Base Speedway, but he was not able to get around Bronson Minnick. And Bronson was able to score his first win of his SCRL career. Chase Abbott, as of right now, he's looking well on his way to his first win. Lead was 5.02. It is 4.9. Not a big gain that lap by Sebastian Torres, but it's a slow gain as we will have 23 laps to go when we cross the start-finish line this time. So far, we've only had 1 caution. That was when Mackenzie Dale went for a spin on the backstretch after contact from Nick Holliday. And ever since then, all the drivers have been spread out, and they've been rather respectful to each other. There you see Austin Abilene, who has dominated the season in terms of the championship points lead, as him and Sergeant Young have battled for the majority of the season. But he's just struggled in the last few races. As you see, Brent Davison, a 4-time winner in this series. There you see Sergeant Young, I mentioned him before. And the lead is now down to 3.7. Sebastian Torres with a huge gain that time. There you see Sebastian. Oh, the 89 just smacked the wall. It was 3.7. Now the lead is 3.71. So he gained 0.06 of a second that lap. And pretty soon we will be catching lap traffic. That's how far strung out these drivers are, as we will have 21 laps to go when Chase Abbott gets to the start-finish line. Now, of course, Sebastian Torres has the fastest car, and more than likely he will catch that number 64 car, as lead is now, nope, he lost 0.04 of a second that lap. Sebastian Torres could catch that 64 car, but catching is one thing, passing is an entirely different subject. As we've seen so far, it is hard to pass on this 1-mile track. I mentioned before, there's a number 16 car, a Jack Jet. This is the same car that Sebastian Torres drove to victory lane 1 season ago. It's not faring too bad this race, as he is currently running in the 10th position. Let's see, as we are officially halfway. The lead is 3.7. What is it now? 3.9. So Sebastian Torres lost 0.2 of a second. Now, Sebastian can still, get a good points paying finish where he's running that right now, but it will not be the most points, because Chase Abbott, I believe, is higher in points than Sebastian, and there is a big points difference between first and second in this race. So the points swing could go to Chase Abbott, as Chase Abbott has just smacked the wall again. And that's going to allow Sebastian Torres to close in. The lead was 3.9. What is it now? 3.3. Chase Abbott lost 0.6 of a second off his lead in just one turn. Of course, there's still a long way to go in this race. We got the 51 down on the apron. Looks like he's all right. Again, everybody's looks like Andrew James has worked his way up to the 13th position, right behind Josh Barker. We got cars scraping the wall again. That's all right. We've had that all race long. Battle for, third is not much of a battle, as Chris Kyle was able to maintain around Brenton James. The lead is now 2.6. Now, we're not just keeping an eye on these two leaders, but this is where the battle is. It's the battle for the most points. It could possibly be the battle for the championship. Despite the fact that these two drivers have competed in less than 10 races this season out of the 24 we've done so far, because of the points how it is, there is a mathematical chance these two drivers can win the championship just by starting less than half of the races. That's just how big of a point swing this event is. But of course, anything could happen over the next 16 laps. Lead is now down to 1.8. I just see the 188 of Luke Walker stuck on the inside line, not able to go anywhere. We got a car on pit road. That's Chris Kyle, I believe. Yes, it is. And engine problems. Horrible luck for him. The lead is 1.8. The lead is now back up to 4 seconds, so Sebastian Torres had a horrible lap that lap. We got 15 laps to go this time by. You see Amber Reed riding on the apron. Mackenzie Dale, of course, who spun out earlier, riding the wall again. Still no change up front. Let's see if the lead has expanded or lost. It was 4.4, it's now 5.2. So Sebastian Torres, yeah, his chances of winning are fading after he smacked the wall. So all Sebastian can do is really just try to get the best finish possible, because I don't think he has anything for that 64 car, unless something mechanical happens to that 64. Now you see we have a big gaggle of cars, the 43, the 10, the 83, the 51, the 12, the 188, and the 4, and the 42, a Ty Westerner. All battle for position. This is well outside the points. Brent Davison will also not gain any points where they're running that right now. There you see Dusk Watcher currently running in the 18 position. Brian Fox making the aggressive move around the 21. That's Josh Barker. Oh, we got a spin. And did the caution come out? No, there's no caution. That is the worst thing Sebastian Torres wanted to see. He saw a spin, but there's no caution. And we are not going to bring it out manually because that was a harmless spin. No foul there. But Sebastian Torres, he was praying for a caution right there. As we got 12 laps to go, he is 5.8 seconds behind. Brent James defends third against Cole Ash and Boston Austin. "12 laps to go this time by. Will lap traffic get in the way?" This could be Sebastian Torres' chance. The lead is 5.6. If Chase Abbott could get slowed up just enough, it could allow Sebastian Torres to close in and possibly pass him for the race lead. Or it could allow for Sebastian Torres to lose positions. As Kristen Russell was in the wall, that's all right. Nick Holliday is now in the wall. There you see Chase Abbott, 11 laps to go. No challenge from behind. It was 5.6. It is now 5.2. So Sebastian Torres gained 0.4 of a second. And that will not be enough for Sebastian Torres to catch Chase Abbott, where they are going at right now in terms of laps. We will have 10 laps to go this time by. So Chase Abbott needs to get around lap traffic as fast as he possibly can. Because all it takes is one mistake and he can lose his 5-second lead. It's now down to 4. He has lost exactly a second. So he needs to try and get around Austin Abilene as fast as possible. He goes to the inside line, which is not typically the way you want to go around this track, and he will lose momentum. While Sebastian Torres is closing down on our race leaders. We will have 9 laps to go this time by. The lead was 4.2. What is it now? 3.5. He almost gained a full second on Chase Abbott, as Abbott is dealing with lap traffic. Abbott goes to the high side. He needs to do this to get around Austin Abilene. Can he clear? Nope, Austin blocks. We got more cars scraping the wall as usual. And it wasn't the 3. Looks like it might have been Kristen Russell. Lead was with 3.5. 2.9. Sebastian Torres gained 0.6 of a second. That will not give him the win, though. Now, course catching is one thing. Passing is an entirely different subject as you'll have 7 laps to go. We have drama here at the Southern 500. Chase Abbott looking for his first win of the season and of his career. Sebastian Torres needs to win this race if he's going to win the championship. The lead was 2.9. What is it now? 2.3, not enough. That is not going to be enough for Sebastian Torres with 6 laps to go this time by. We are so spread out that I think only the first 3 drivers can win the race right now, as they are within 3 seconds. Chase Abbott still has not lapped a driver. He is taking his time as 2.3 is his lead as you see Sebastian Torres exiting off turn number 4. Here we go, 6 laps to go. The lead was 2.3. It's 2.2 again. That is not going to be enough. As you see, Chase Abbott, oh, he's in the wall. Abbott is in the wall, race leader. Here comes Sebastian Torres, but he's too far behind to make a move. But he will close in as he'll have 5 laps to go. Can Chase Abbott hold on and beat the defending race winner and champion? 5 to go. Lead is 2.3. Now it's 1.1. He gained a full second once again. Checking out everybody else. Everybody's keeping it clean so far. You see Chase Abbott going to try and pass the 42 on the outside. Now the inside. Again, that's not the way to go. You can't do that. There's Sebastian Torres. He's closing massively that lap. We got another car on the wall. That's all right. 4 laps to go. Lead was 1.3. It is now 0.3 of a second. Now Sebastian has caught him. Can he pass him though? Chase Abbott now trying to go to the high side of lap traffic, not able to. Again, Sebastian Torres has the fastest car, but can he get around the 64, who has led ever since he got around Chris Kyle? You'll have 3 laps to go. This is for the race and possibly the championship on the line. When will Sebastian Torres make his move? He does not go high yet. 3 to go. Both drivers stick to the low line. Sebastian, he's going to try and use the momentum. Nope. Chase Abbott has led the most laps, but there is no bonus point for leading the most laps or a lap. Sebastian made a peek on the inside line, but he knows that's not a way to get around this track. He only has 2 more laps to make a move. Does he make one yet? Nope, not yet. Oh, Chase Abbott leaves the high side open. You don't do that. 2 to go. When does he make his move? You can't wait till the last second because if a caution comes out now, the race will be over. Chase Abbott pulling away from Sebastian Torres down the backstretch. He knows this track is so hard to pass on, so he's using the high line to his advantage. Sebastian Torres, he has to make the move. He can't wait around. Off the final turn. White flag, 1 lap to go. Does Sebastian Torres have anything for Chase Abbott? And to turn number 1. And to turn number 2, Sebastian Torres, he's going high. But just not able to get around him. Down the backstretch for the final time. Chase Abbott chooses the low line. Sebastian, he's peeking on the high side. Chase Abbott blocks. That's what he needed to do. We got a car on the wall. Austin Abilene. Is this going to slow up our leaders? No, it's not. Off the final turn. Chase Abbott is going to hold off Sebastian Torres and score his first career win as he wins the Southern 500. Sebastian Torres just did not have enough time to get around that 64 car. We have another first-time winner here in Season 3. Here are your race results. Chase Abbott holds on and scores his first career win, holding off the defending race winner and champion Sebastian Torres. 3rd, Brent James. 4th, Cole Ash. 5th, Boston Austin. 6th, Kristen Russell. 7th, Kingfisher. 8th, John Alabama. 9th, Andrew James, our points leader. And 10th was John Otson. The rest of your race results, we have 41 drivers finish race on the lap. Chris Kyle, who started on the pole, finishes last due to a broken header. Well, that's it here for the most prestigious race of the season, the Southern 500. We will take you to victory lane for the first time in his SCRL career with the number 64 of Chase Abbott. Here are your point standings after the 24th race of the season at the Southern 500, and as I mentioned, with the win, Chase Abbott gained 1,250 points, so he gains 26 spots in the points and is now our brand new points leader. He has a 148-point lead over Brent James, who has competed in all the races. So we have a part-time driver leading the points for the first time this season, Sebastian Torres, who finished second. He gained 27 spots in the points. He is 232 points behind. 4th is Boston Austin, 287 points behind. And 5th is Cole Ash, 305 points behind. Andrew James, who entered Darlington as the points leader, he lost 6 spots in the points. He entered with a 76-point lead. Andrew James leaves minus 589. So that just goes to show you how big of a points-paying race Darlington is. Guys that are like in the 30s in points with the win comes all the way up here inside the top 5. Rest of the point standings, we'll next see you for round number 25 at the Columbia Speedway. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.